Here in the north, the Yowler horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And off we go from Minneapolis. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. No one around. He's got space. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. As a man, Justin Jefferson. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the 32. He's got Khalil Shakir. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. To the air, Lance. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. He's inside the 10. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, Minnesota! Matt Prater for the point after try. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Prater on to send it away. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he's showing some burst on his return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Going play action, May. His first throw is an interception. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Lance escapes the pocket. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
He's on the move. They left him wide open. It's complete. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Prater on to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped.
At their own 34-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st down throw for May. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And he works this to the 38 before going down. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. A handoff for Harris, running right. And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. 5 yards on the play. They can just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Pass caught along the sideline by Mitchell. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down. Running behind center with Harris. Will score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears start to fight back with their first points of this game. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. Good looking return here, and he's got room. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
From the 38. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Looking to throw, Lance. Chased out to his right. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's Lance now. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing from the gun. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. Prater on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Now Prater on to send it away. Has this at the 6. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And now they face 2nd down. From the gun, they go with Harris. And solid running there gets him forward to the 39-yard line. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's May. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. The Bears likely getting ready to punt this away. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Here's Harris. Space on the right. He's got room. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a one-score game before halftime. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing his Lance. He fires one deep down the right side. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over after the interception. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
He tucks it and takes off. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. They give to Harris from the gun. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Adrian Taylor Demerson getting there for the tackle. The Bears decide to call their first timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. May now from the gun. That's brought in by Miller. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Adrian Taylor Demerson getting there for the tackle. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Here's May to the air. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Alontae Taylor has it. Has room down the left sideline. And it makes the left go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Return starts at the 3. And look at this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Now May coming off that pick. He lets one fly deep downfield. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. So it's second down coming up. Back to the air. It's May. He's loaded another one up. Brother, it's another interception. And the Vikings get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders or offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
14.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Prater on to send it away. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. On play action, here's May. And they pick him off again! And the Vikings take over on his 5th interception of the season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. So it'll be second down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Second and 10 now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Now it's Lance. Escapes out to the left. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
That's good. Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back now, pressure on its way. Pass complete to Hubbard. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the red zone now. Touchdown, Minnesota. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
Returning it from the 4. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's got Harris. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense up to the line fast.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
2nd and 3. That pass complete to Goddard. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
This one finds Goddard. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
And the Bears first down.
To the air yet again, May. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Throwing it again here. Taking a big shot for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so, so good.
Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Hubbard on the give. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
He's got room to roam here. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
from the 45 on second down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Prater adds the PAT. And the Vikings grow their lead yet again. Now Prater on to send it away. Starting from the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Working quickly here. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
First down throw for May. He's throwing deep to the left side, and they pick him off again. And the Vikings get it back on the final play of the quarter. Only 1 quarter remains in our final.
With the score of Vikings.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Lance. He lofts it deep left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 32 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the option, he's going to keep it going right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Left side into the hands of Shakir. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They run again with Hubbard. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
You know, 3rd and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
McManus sends it through. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Man in motion here. May on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense in the hurry up here. On the gun, it's May. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
That throw came pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense clean enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. May looking to throw. Gets everything he has under this throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. Along the right sideline, there's space. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Prater on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings continue piling on to this lead.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Going play action. May bails out of the... Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Bears just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. It's a dime look by the Vikings. 3rd down coming. May now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Offense staying out there. Look at this. They're trying 4th and 9. May throwing for it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Alontae Taylor has it. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Prater on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings continue adding on to that lead.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. The screen pass falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So that brings up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Made a throw it. That finds Miller, complete. And he's brought down for a loss. They've got to keep moving quick here. May now on 3rd down. Getting out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem? Defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
Trying to push it deep downfield, and they pick him off again! And the Vikings take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been